お願いします。
はい。
so watch your arrows behind you. You want to have them angled up behind you at the same angle that your bow is at. So Mayo, you want to pull yours in a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Good, still turn. So Mayo, try to let your bow ride across the floor. When you kneel down, let the bow stay on the floor. Yeah. You're not the only one shooting today. Just a little too tight. Yeah. Arrow is a little high, Shin, but like right at your nose, so just try to bring it down just a little bit, even just a half an inch. Good guy. Up just a little bit down, yeah. Okay. Let's do Yatori, and then you guys can take off your gloves. We're going to have a little quick discussion about something, and then we'll pause for a few times. So you can take the equipment off.
お願いします。はい。
Okay, let's pay attention to your arrows. Watch where your arrows are behind you. Yeah. You got sitting archers, right?
Yep.
So don't bow until sitting archers go down first. Yep. 3 sitting archers. Now bow, that's right. And it's just a little bow, doesn't have to be very deep. So that's the part where you let your go, yes, and just slide across the floor as you go down. And raise. Good, eye level. So if you have a group of 3 sitting archers, you don't really need to do the banging on the floor because you all know exactly what the timing is going to be. So it can be very quiet. It's more important if you have a standing archer in front and a sitting archer behind. We make that little boom sound so that the standing archer in front knows when they can begin. Go ahead, you can continue. Good, better, very good, good. Good Kai. Next 3 should begin then.
You could build your own talkie situation, so whoever wants to join can join. Oh, well, you can go.
Come on, Dad. I got you, Mas.
Nice release.
Pretty good. Try to make a full stop. So when you get to the door, go ahead and step out the towel. Come on. Kyudo. Slowly keep it.
Wait for them. Thank you.
You don't have to put it back down.
So you stand up with both of them. Cradle, eye level. So I know you're not really shooting right now, but just remember tips of toes and eyes. So grab your second first and then see. You want to be as close to shooting as possible with a safety check. Are you shooting? No. We're not shooting. I know, but we don't need your wrist getting messed up. Unless it feels good enough to shoot, but I don't want to.
My mom specifically told me, do not let him shoot.
Okay.
Well, now
The
that
box
you
is
know
spoken. Mom knows best.
Ready?
It's fine, a bit long, you're good. Wait, 1 second, we're good. Little roll of them whenever he goes to grab to shoot. Once his hand gets here, you're back.
Is that late?
A little bit. Just try to hold once you get here. Just try to hold. Give a few breaths. But other than that, you want to get in there, just relax it. So safety check first?
And you guys, everybody here's done enough practice that you don't have to look all the way up and down your string anymore. Just like 3 inches up from your arrow and 3 inches down. That's enough. You still have to look all the way down and your stuff.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Very good. Keep that nice and relaxed. Well, try and that was in.
Yeah, if you're not going to be in the next Tachi, we could use 2 people to do Yatori after this group. next Tachi, you can still enter when Amber fires. We're just gonna have to wait until they do your Tori. But that's good practice. You can still get ready to shoot, but that's why you do your safety check.
Yeah, there would be those two.
Oh. Well, okay, we'll wait for you.
Why don't I go? I can go back. You got 20 to 7.
Have you been in since tea time? You
Yes.
just did? Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. That would be great. Thank you. So we'll need one more. We'll need one more. So you guys are gonna go in the next Tachi, so you don't have to do your
Oh,
Tori.
he's already ready.
You're gonna do your Tori? Okay, perfect. JP and Pablo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
You still entering, you're still practicing.
Yeah. Still useful, Pablo, still useful.
You just don't get the satisfaction of choosing here.
Just pretend that all is a hit.
Yeah?
You got the most hit ratio out of all of us.
Gosh, moss.
Dyson was a little, so
You gotta wait till.
Well,
you have that bigger.
And again, when I came up,
If it hurts,
my
yeah.
shoulder seized up and I had to like
That's fine.
force it up. And at that point, I didn't want to go up any higher because it was going to hurt.
Say no more, say no more. And make sure, sometimes it looks like the left arm might be, the shoulder might be up a little, dropping and relaxing. But that might just be, that's just,
This is the bad.
that, I know. Yeah, but no, it's this one that sometimes I feel like when you're shot, like maybe it comes up a little bit. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Do we have something? You guys can enter. You guys can enter, and then what you'll do is if they're still out there when you get ready to shoot, that's when we stop and pop. But you can come on in. Safety check. Yes, match the pace of the person in front of you. Take your time, take your time. Take your time. Little bow. Good. Very good. Antonella lead. Good. Should be 3 steps moving forward, so you might have to make 3 baby steps so that when you stop, you're a little bit before the dot. But it is 3. Good. Eye level. And turn. Good. advice, ease up. I never noticed when you did your foot that you were swinging out at all. So, it's good. You told me? So, and how long would you say, I was thinking that they stand when her hand comes up to shoot.
So on the first shot, the second person, in this case Ryan, will stand when the first person drops the second arrow,
Okay.
and then do safety check when the first person tries to shoot. And now the second shot, you stand, the second person will stand when she tries to shoot.
Thank you for clarifying that.
When does 3 stand?
3 stands after the first person shoots. Both times.
So it's 2 in front.
Okay. Cool. So we'll bring the elbow down and back.
So the timing for the second person standing is the hands actually is like everybody else is 2 in front.
Resting on your shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty neat. Makes it hard to be cute. Did you get them sometimes? Gotta be careful. I think we have time for another talk to you. It's 3:30, so we can do another group after this. Whoever. Everybody volunteer at once, please.
Doesn't matter if it's your actual copy, it's just,
Go ahead and
you're ready.
bring those to the So now that you've been practicing, your hand comes up, right? So put the hand back for a second. When that hand comes up, cheat this over a little bit. Okay, so right now if you look in the mirror, you should see your head here. But when this hand comes up, you bring it over a little and then the bow should be splitting your face in the mirror. Okay, so both hands kind of move together so they meet each other. Come out now. Thumb goes below. Nope, you're gonna try to punch it over. Okay. All right, good. So, straight back. Good. And that's it. Yeah, good. Oh, how about? Okay, come back to your knee. Let's do it again. Yeah. And there. Set your other hand. Fine. Try again. Good. These guys back. Thumb goes on your middle finger. Here.
お願いします。Just don't start entering before number 1 enters, Chris.
So JP, stay a little behind Jonathan. Go behind, ahead of him. They are all tall. So this is why we do a safety check. So Jonathan is doing a safety check. But Jonathan, you'll still look back. Yeah, you don't have to stay looking there. Yeah, you'll look back and then we would let you know when. Yeah, you're good. So remember for everybody to pay attention to your breath during your hasetsu, to try to link each movement with one breath, either an in-breath or an out-breath.
The second. The time is a little bit different.
We can do one more tachi, guys, and then we're gonna stop and have a little discussion after. If you haven't shot lately, go ahead and. Keep going. Keep going. Up to your mouth.
Do you want to shoot again?
Yeah, we'll do one more tachi after this.
Nice release, Disney.
Tuck.
That time you can a little tilt backwards. And this way instead of this way. I don't know what I'm doing after. Not yet, Shin.
Just wait until he fires. When he fires, yeah. It's okay.
Wow, watch that.
Yeah.
topic. Good job. Just once you reach here and you feel that full tension, start to count a 5 in your head and take that time to sustain the front breath. And right foot exits.
So this will be the last tachi, so we'll leave 2 people to yatori and everybody else can take off your equipment for everybody.
If they were birds, they'd be flying like crazy.
hand comes up, then push your hand come over to meet it. So over your hand and yeah. Both kind of move at the same time. Yeah. Remember, hold tension. So hold, still looking. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. You don't want to turn your head too fast because it feels like a letdown to us. We want to see you hold that position. Everybody can take off your gloves and we got there.
お願いします。
Thank you. And we're going to go over a couple of sitting archer timing things. Let me get everybody back here.
Actually, in the past, one part is with the entry point, and the second is the timing particularly for the second archer, as well as third and back, which is actually slightly different. So if I could get a stander with me first real quick.
Thank you for volunteering.
So when you enter, okay, so let's say, onegaishimasu, you enter, you do your bow, and then step forward. So here is where, especially if you're a sitter or even a stander, particularly a stander who's omai, with sitters behind you. When you make this turn towards the honza, you actually do not want to enter on the honza line. So notice I'm actually to the right of it.
Here's the Honda. Usually about 3 or 4 boards.
Correct. So when I go to turn, I'm still behind the honza. Standers and sitters should be behind the honza upon entry, especially if you have sitters in the tachi, because when we go down, notice where my knees are going to land. My knees should be on that honza line. I'm slightly ahead of it, so I should be about here. Standers, when the sitter goes to stand up, take that step forward. That step forward should finish right on the honza line. My feet, because my feet meet my knees, as soon as I stand, I'm on the honza. I'm not ahead of it.
Yeah.
I'm not behind it. I want to be on that honza. Standers, same with you guys. You want, because that's where you want to finish as well. So it's important for you all to remember you want to come into the right of the honza as opposed to on it. So if you're taller and you have a larger stride, just keep that in mind when you take those 3 steps forward. This will also set you up correctly for when you take your 3 steps forward here. Again, I'm not finishing at my dot because I'm a sitter. I want my knees to finish at my dot when I go down. Correct.
And just so we have everyone aware, what's the uniform procedure when there's not a sitter?
When there's not a sitter, in that case, if you don't have a sitter, and this is also why it's important to know whether or not you have sitters in your line, because you want to be on that honza line. You want your feet on the honza line. That's your starting point. So if you have no sitters in your line or in your tachi, then go ahead and come in, maybe just to the right of the honza, like maybe 1 to 1.5 boards, so that when you do your turn,
You're on
you're on that Monza line as opposed to behind or in front of it.
So if you don't have any sitters, does that mean you're not taking that step forward then?
So, this has been debated with senseis.
That's why I wanted to
Yeah,
ask, so.
for me, to me, okay, my personal opinion, if you have standing archers, there's no reason to take that.
No, in my opinion, I agree. There's no reason to take that extra half step forward. If you have no sitters in your line, but if you have sitters in your line, you have to, because you have to time and line up with them.
Yeah.
So particularly if you have Jonathan stand in, go ahead, stand in O line. If you have a standing O line, same thing, but this is where that O line has to be aware that they have sitters behind them, so that you ultimately end up being lined up correctly, so that when we all stand up, when I go up, he can take that step forward, and we're on the same line.
And they're looking for your backs to be in a line. Because you might have big guys in front of you, they might be out here. So we're looking at the backs of everybody to be in line with the homes and in line with each other.
Quiz,
Yes, ma'am.
second tachi. I know the answer to this, but I'm just asking everybody who else knows. Second tachi, when do you bow? Does everybody know when you bow? When do you initiate the bow? Anybody not know? Yeah, tell me.
When does
The
so
tachi
let's
that
say you have tachi in front, last person is there. When do you bow before standing up?
When everybody's
Yeah. So let's say you're on the Monza line. You're waiting to move because you're the next tachi. You're all ready. You still have this line in front that's not quite finished. When do you do your
Twang.
oh, when he fires.
When he fires, we bow.
But do not
Yeah,
move
last
forward
person
right
fires,
now. Right
bring
now.
up.
Yeah,
Can't move forward until he comes past me and goes out.
that's right.
And at that point, after you bow, you stand.
You stand.
So you are ready to move in.
Yeah. So in this case, last person fires. Do your bow. Sitter always leads the bow, and then you just stand.
What if there's two sitters here and then one standing here?
So the first sitter leads the bow.
The
First
sitter
sitter,
that's closest
when they
to
bow,
this-
I bow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
First sitter.
lead the steps to the shooting line.
Correct.
Yeah,
Shy.
kneeling archer, the
Shy.
kneeling archer that's closest to the kamidana leads the bow, but then it always goes back to the omai to lead the movement forward, whether they're kneeling or standing archer. Yeah.
All right. Now second part. Move to the starting line or the shooting line. I'm sorry.
Start your engine.
So go ahead and go and dodge. So for we're gonna need bows for this one. Yeah, anyone's fine. And two arrows.
Guess I could have given you.
Yeah. it's fine.
Arrow?
Yep.
Now you're asking too much.
Can I have a glove?
Probably not.
Cigarette?
Go ahead. So Jonathan, go ahead and knock your arrow and hold them as if you're getting ready to shoot.
Oh,
So put both arrows up.
This is good for everybody to know, because I still have questions about timing with kneeling
Yeah,
archers.
and then this one is specific to the second archer. So whether you have 3 archers or Tachi of 5 archers, this timing is going to be the same regardless for the second archer only. So Jonathan, you reach up to grab your second arrow. I reach up, cradle, and that's when I stand.
And take Ashi with me. Regardless of a group of 3 or a group of 5.
Regardless of group of 3 or group of 5. Now let's say I'm third archer. Let's say I'm third archer. I'm still sitting down here. Second archer stood.
standing or sitting? Second archer.
Second archer.
Second, standing or sitting?
It doesn't matter. So let's say the second archer is now standing. Okay, so yeah, second archer is standing.
That's what I was asking, so I could get back here.
Wow, okay. But no, so second archer is already stood up. Third archer is also a sitter. He grabs that arrow. I'm still sitting down. First archer is in Kai.
Oh, it's in Kai, okay.
The first archer is now in Kai. I'm still sitting,
We probably should have just done a tachi.
right?
So, with equipment. Okay, Deidre's and Kai.
Okay. So
Jonathan
take.
is still waiting.
So she shoots.
Twang, that's when I go and grab my string.
He grabs his string to shoot. I grab and cradle to stand and take off.
Oops.
Shit.
Okay. And that would be the same timing if there's a fourth and a fifth?
Correct.
Okay,
So 3, 4, and 5 will always stand will always stand after the, so count 2 forward. So let's say we have a Tachi of 5 and I'm fourth archer. As soon as Jonathan fires, that's when I would stand if I was fourth archer. Fifth archer would stand as soon as number 3 as soon as number 3 fires. So it's always 2 forward. The only difference is with the second archer, because the second archer, you're directly behind that first shooter. So you want to stand as soon as they reach up to grab this arrow, your second arrow. And then when they go to flat for the second shot, you stand as soon as they reach up to shoot.
That's what I was getting confused. Okay, yes. On the second go round.
Correct. The second archer will stand as soon as the first archer reaches up to shoot. And then the timing remains the same for 3 and 5. As soon as that first archer shoots or fires, so let's say Tasha 3. As soon as archer 1 fires, third archer will stand.
Standing up. Number 4 stands when number 2 fires. Number 5 stands when number 3 fires.
Yeah.
Deidre, you can do it.
Yeah.
Any questions regarding
A million, but we'll still practice that, right? That actually does clarify something. Thank you, Amber. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys have a